When there's wars and when there's like revolutions, like some of the first thing that they get rid of is the art, right? And they get rid of the books because people recognize that these are the sources of knowledge and the sources of truth in terms of who we are.
Art does so much to contribute to the culture. It enriches people's lives.
In this new age, I think that film holds that same significance that art and books have held in previous generations.
To create art, you still need the financial backing and the budget for it.
With our workflow, we try and make things as efficient as possible, but obviously if you want to make great films, there is, expenses involved.
I think as filmmakers, we have this really deep responsibility in terms of what we put out there because it's a reflection of our truths, our realities, our observances, and also our imagination.
The most fascinating part of this story for me was its themes of morality and mortality. I love the story structure, I love the rhythm that the dialogue had, and it was just one of those stories which, when I read it, I really wanted to tell it.
I like stories and I like films that really stretches the fantastical elements of our humanity or goes into the fantastical elements of humanity so that we can then understand ourselves, and I think that this story does just that.
The thing that really caught my attention with Better the Devil You Know is there are obviously a lot of short films being made in London all the time, but there aren't a lot of short films like this one.
At the end of the story, once you guys see it, I think it'll be a type of a story that will arouse a lot of different debates. And I think that is kind of something that really strikes me as exciting.
My favorite thing about working on projects that I'm really passionate about and really interested in is just working closely with the director and your whole team to bring together the image and use the image of the film to really help level up and tell the story.
I think stories like this that are set in the afterlife have a universal resonance about them.
We have financial challenges that we have to meet because there are realities in terms of cost that has to be covered when making this film.
Budgetary wise, we're being very tactical and we're trying to keep that down. We still do need to raise the funds so that we can do this story justice.
One of the biggest things that our director wants to focus on is making sure our cast and crew gets paid.
And really, tell an interesting and stimulating story while still keeping, our crew and cast happy.
I want to express my sincerest gratitude in advance to anybody who sees fit to contribute. You are a champion of artists.
A heartfelt thank you to every single person who is contributing to the crowdfunding campaign or even considering.
A big part of your contributions or anybody who chooses to contribute is helping us kind of facilitate this process and push artists forward.